Hey YouTube, I bought myself a 7-inch Metabo grinder and I'm about to open it up, so let's have a look at it. This should be my Metabo grinder. Looking promising. Apart from the made in Germany, that is in German. Handle, guard, and a piece of German engineering at its finest, we would hope. It's a neat little safety switch on that. You have to push the red bit forward before to let you pull the trigger. Kind of nice. And that's it, the box is empty. Does it say anything interesting on the box? Oh, we do have some English on it. Not all that interesting. Goes to model W2200W. It takes 180mm or 7-inch grinding disc. While my 7-inch Black & Decker is a very good grinder and it's close to 30 years old and still going strong, unfortunately it doesn't take the newer grinding discs. It was designed back where you had the paper disc that you put on the backing plate. So it's not very useful for the new grinding discs, and I only get to use a small percentage of them, which is why I bought this. Slight difference in the bevel on these. This pair is for the cut-off wheels and this is for the grinding disc. So I really don't think I'll be using a cut-off wheel on this at all. Oh, before I put that on, I should have had a look at this, because this is one of the reasons I actually bought this. Obviously just fits one way. Oh, that'll be the way. Oh, that's nifty. Got that quick release there so that you can position it around wherever you want it to stop the sparks flying up in your face. Something I haven't seen on any other grinder, and one of the reasons I bought this. And this is the other reason. By depressing this, you can move this handle around and it makes the grinder easier to use at odd angles. Never having had a grinder that does that, I decided to try it when I read about it, because this grinder was pretty much the same price as the ones without it, and it has quite a few features that the others didn't have. Being a Metabo made in Germany, they got a very good name, so I thought I'd give that a go and see how it worked. Put that on the handle on the wrong side to what I prefer to work with it, because I was too busy talking and not paying attention. I think that's the key features of it all. Oh, the spindle lock's nice and handy there, that black button. To use, you don't have to depress it exceptionally far. To have it locked, that's nice and neat. Of course, a big book of words with the oddest staples I've ever seen holding it together. And multi-language. I think I've worked out all the key points of it just by having a look at it. I really can't be bothered finding the English language section of that. I'll just figure that I know how to use a grinder, I think. Take it over to the shed and have a bit of a play with my new toy. Let me see how it works. We are about to use my brand new Metabo grinder, and I'd just like to point out, look at the cord they give you on it. There has to be 3 meters of cord there. Brilliant. They certainly don't skimp on the cord. I love it. And it's got, as you'd expect, the normal flat there that you can lay it down nice and stable. I'll just get on some safety gear and then I'll get to grinding this. Try it out. There we go with it. Now, electricity. It needs electricity, just like any other grinder. It's certainly nice to use. It's not fatiguing me the same as the big Black & Decker was. It's a little bit lighter, so that may be part of it. Metabo's marketing say that they've done something to reduce vibration reducing handles or something. Well, I think there's probably some truth in that, because I'm certainly not as fatigued after doing all that grinding as I normally am using the Black & Decker. I also found that it was much easier to use because the Black & Decker's the old style that's got the backing plate on it, and you should be using the paper discs on it. The other ones fit on it, but they don't work all that well. This was much easier to use. It ground a lot better too. I'm not sure whether it's turning faster or what, but it ripped into it a lot better. So yeah, I'm very impressed with it. Being Metabo, being German made, they've got a terrifically good name, so I'd expect it to last a considerable amount of time. I'll do a review again on it in about another year or so, and hopefully we'll get up to the same stage as I am with the Black & Decker, where I'll do a 20-year review on it. Well, that's pretty much a pleasure to use, that grinder. Gear housing's a bit warm. I can keep my hand on it, no trouble. That's to be expected. Motor housing, can't feel any heat at all there. You know, I've got pretty big hands, really. My wife says they're enormous. But ergonomically, this was just great for me. I really like that. They've thought it through well. They call it a dust-free design, and I'll take their word for that, but all the exhaust air is going away from your face, so it's not blowing anything out in your face, which is different from another really cheap 4-inch grinder I've got. I've done a review on the Ositos. This is obviously a lot dearer and a lot better. They've really put some thought into the design of it and the manufacture. So I wouldn't have any hesitation at all in recommending anyone wants a good heavy-duty 7-inch grinder to have a look at these.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you read the description, you'll see my full reasoning for picking the Metabo grinder. If you'd like to see more of my projects or reviews, go to my YouTube channel or browse to my website. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe. Until next time.